It's hard to believe that another year has come and gone already. 2024 has been an epic year for off-road adventures, and we're counting down our top 10 trails that pushed us to our limits and delivered unforgettable memories. So you better buckle on up as we relive those incredible moments, starting with number 10. Coming in at number 10 is the Craters of the Moon Preserve in Idaho. Craters of the Moon Preserve in Idaho is like stepping onto another planet, driving through surreal lava flows and exploring hidden caves. It's just an area filled with pure magic. What's great is a lot of these trails are kind of hidden, and it feels like you're really exploring like the pioneers. It really reminded us that the most unexpected places can leave the biggest impressions. Coming in at number 9 is Copper Ridge in Moab, Utah. Not a very well-known trail in the Moab area, but it is amazing. Between dinosaur footprints that you can hike to and amazing desert views, this trail is definitely one to be on your list. It's truly a Moab masterpiece that took us high above the desert floor, where we were able to see some of the most incredible views that we haven't ever witnessed before. And what's great is there isn't too many obstacles to get in your way as you go enjoy those views. Coming in at number 8 is Elephant Hill in Canyonlands, Utah. Now, you might be surprised that this one isn't higher on our list, but it's probably because it gets tiring after a while. But Elephant Hill isn't just a trail, it's really an off-road rite of passage. With its infamous switchbacks and nail-biting obstacles, this Canyonlands classic tested our skills and nerves. And of course, there's SOB Hill, but I wouldn't have put it on number 8 if that hill was included, so without that, it makes the top 10 list. But really, the reason why this one's on the list is because of the jaw-dropping scenery and sense of accomplishment at the end that makes it worth it. Now let's trade in that desert scenery for some Colorado mountains. Coming in at number 7 is the Cumberland and Columbus Mine Loop near Durango, Colorado. Nestled near Durango, the Cumberland and Columbus mines gave us high-altitude thrills with the side of history that we really love. The sweeping mountain views and the remnants of old mining days made every rocky climb worth it, and getting that trail boss all the way to the top for that picturesque moment. Plus, let's be honest, who doesn't love exploring the San Juans? Now let's go back to the desert, and coming in at number 6 is the Copper Globe Mine, located in the San Rafael Swell in Utah. The Copper Globe Mine was a trail where history comes to life. This remote route led us to an old mining site tucked away in the San Rafael Reef. This trail, when we tried it the first time, should have been difficult, but since it had been bulldozed, it was nothing that the Jeep couldn't handle. Between the desert solitude and a peek into the past, this adventure felt like stepping back into time, but with way cooler trucks. Coming in at number 5 is the Tabaat Trail in Grand Junction, Colorado. The Tabaat Trail is really like having 3 adventures rolled into one. This Grand Junction gem took us through red rock canyons, lush mountain forests, and even some gnarly rock crawling. It's really a trail that is difficult but tests your skills in many different ways. In reality, it's probably the ultimate trail located near Grand Junction. Coming in at number 4 is, of course, 7 Mile Rim near Moab, Utah. It's hard really to roll Moab, Utah into one trail, but I think 7 Mile Rim does it pretty well. Let's be honest, we know that Moab is synonymous with off-roading, and 7 Mile Rim reminds everyone why. The stunning vistas, and of course, the adrenaline-packed ledges. This trail will for sure have your heart racing in many different ways. And on top of that, you get Uranium Arch next to Monitor and Merrimack. You can't really beat this trail. This is Moab's finest desert magic served up on a platter for you to off-road. Now here we are, we're in the top 3. I bet you're wondering what made the list. Coming in at number 3 is the Bunkerville Choo located near Mesquite, Nevada. This trail is unlike any other we've ever done, and it really wants to make you say, choo choo! The Bunkerville Choo was all aboard for adventure. This trail took us on a desert treasure hunt full of tons of landscapes, animals, and of course history. Between the old mines, the Joshua trees, and the amazing eagles that we saw, this one had to be in the top 3 for us. It was an off-road history lesson wrapped up into dusty fun, and you can't get better than this trail. We didn't even know what we were missing until we drove this, so if you haven't done it, it needs to be on your bucket list. Now our last 2 trails take us to the land of Arizona. Coming in at number 2, but just by a little bit, is Broken Arrow Trail near Sedona. Let's be honest, Sedona is an area that just never disappoints you whatsoever, and so Broken Arrow Trail probably wouldn't be a disappointment either. Between the jaw-dropping scenery and the heart-pounding ledges and all the different little things you have to do, this trail is a visual feast and a technical challenge for everyone. If you're ever in the Sedona area, you have to add this to your list. So with all those amazing trails that we've already shared, what is number 1? Well, located near Flagstaff, Arizona is number 1, the Cinder Cone Play Area. The Cinder Cone Play Area near Flagstaff is probably the ultimate sandbox for grown-ups. This volcanic playground was a blast to explore with its blue cinder hills and surreal lunar landscape. Plus, you get a different view of Sunset Crater than you get from the front side in the national park itself. It's really a wonderful place to play and explore and to really get a good feel for your vehicle and just to have a rippin' roaring good time. And we can honestly say that we are going to be going back to this amazing play area here in the near future. An honorable mention for us, of course, would be one of our Moab favorites of Dome Plateau. But it didn't quite make the top 10 this year because we've seen some pretty amazing places. Thanks for joining us on our top 10 epic trails that we have shared with you in 2024. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more off-road adventures here in the near future. Trust me, we've got a fun one starting right in January. Until next time, we'll see you out there on the trail soon. Bye-bye for now.